Thank you. Thank you. 45 years ago, I was offered a movie entitled Sounder. It was the first major movie that I would have done in my career. On the way to the airport to fly out here, I stopped by a very close and long time dear friend's home to share the news with him. I said, I'm going out to Hollywood to do my first big movie. He looked at me and he said, and you're going to be nominated for an Academy Award. I laughed at him. And I said, and if I am, you will fly out and you will be my escort. I was nominated, and he flew out to be my escort. The event was held on his birthday. When I received a call from my agent telling me that he had some good news for me, I assumed that it was going to be that I was to receive an Emmy Award for a segment that I had done on how to get away with murder. I had been nominated 4 times, and so I said, well, I guess they decided they finally are going to give me one this time. So he said, Robert said, but he wants to tell you himself. I said, he who? The president of the Academy. What Academy? I don't know what he's talking about. He said, his name is Mr. Bailey, and I will put him on. And so Mr. Bailey got on the phone, introduced himself, and said, Cicely, it gives me great joy to tell you that yesterday the Board of Governors, all 54 or 50 of them, decided to give you an honorary Oscar. Well, to tell you, I just went to water. I could not say a word, and I have to tell you, I don't recall ever receiving any information that sent me into such, I call it Niagara Falls, because I couldn't stop. And you can ask Mr. Bailey himself. He'll tell you, I couldn't say a word. All I did was cry. I cried and cried and cried. I said nothing. I don't think I said thank you. Mr. Bailey, where are you? Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance, but I could not. In any case, I returned to New York, and I went to my friend's home to share this news. He wasn't there. And so I called, And I called several times. It's very unlike him to receive a call from me and not respond immediately. And so finally, I decided, oh, never mind, I'm going to tell you the story. And I reminded him of what he said to me 45 years ago. I said, I want to share something with you. This time, I have it. And this time, I am asking you to repeat your performance and escort me to California to accept this treasure. Not realizing that he was ill and that he was in the hospital and that he never got my message or my invitation for him to escort me to accept this incredible honor. His name was Arthur Mitchell, and he passed 2 days after that. I know, however, Arthur, wherever you are, that this was what you were promising me, and I want to thank you. I want to thank the members of the Academy, the governors, every single one of you who have made it a point to be here, to let me know how much you have supported me all these years. I could not be here if it were not for you. If you had not stood beside me, around me, under me, and made me feel. You know, sometimes when you plan to do something, you hope that it's going to turn out the way you want it to. It doesn't always do that. And so it just lets me know that you have to have a certain amount of faith and trust and belief in what you do. Quincy said that I said over and over again that I am led by divine guidance. It's when I go against it that I get myself into trouble. That's true. Oprah, thank you. I know what it took for you to get here. Whoopi Goldberg, wherever you are, I am and will be eternally grateful to you. Mom, I know you didn't want me to do this, but I did. And here it is. And I know that for the longest time, I wanted to hear something positive from her. It took her a long time. And when I did, Jane Pittman, I called her up the next day when I got the recognition, and I said to her, well, she said, well, what? I said, you better tell me something. And she said, I am so proud of you. And I think that if I had not heard those words from her, none of this would make a difference to me. None of it. Above all, I hope, next month on December 19th, I'm going to be 94 years old. And I don't know that I would cherish a better gift than this. This is the culmination of all those years of have and have-nots. And God bless you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.